It's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big one today. Welcome everybody to Fan Doosra with me, Tommy Sandhu. I am your host from the Bharat Army. That's right. We love Team India, but Bharat Army, we're all about Team India. And the IPL is a celebration of Team India because we've got the best league of cricket in the planet in my mother desh. That's what it is. And the people don't understand. They kind of go, hang on, who's this Ganja Banda from the UK loving all things Desi and Indian? Well, look, let me tell you something, right? When you live in England, people always say to you, where are you from? And you say, I'm from London. They go, no, no, no. Where are you from? Meaning, why are you this color? Why don't you look like the rest of us? And I'm like, well, because I'm Desi, because I'm a Punjabi Banda. From probably, if my parents didn't get on a boat and come over here, I'd still be in the fields pulling a cow along. Or maybe not, actually. I'd probably run some nightclub in Punjab and be a hip-hop star. Something like that, like all Punjabis are. So this is what we're doing. We're now celebrating Team India, India cricket, the sport that we love, through this wonderful league. And I've got to say a massive thank you to our good friends at Rario. Rario are a NFT sports company. It's your chance to buy NFTs through Rario. What you can do, what that means. I've got Kevin here and Harshit here. Real talk, I'm going to put you on the spot. What is an NFT, Kevin? Be honest.
So NFTs are radio. Whatever I have learned is they are recently launched and they are very much in trending. And you can own your particular player NFTs, and which will basically reduce the bridge and the gap between yourself as a fan and the players.
Hey, look at that. First class answer. But what is the NFT? What is it that you own, Harshit? Tell the people.
A non-fungible token basically, and like it can be with you, showcasing your love for your favorite players. So yeah, that's it.
That's what it is, right? See,
Yeah.
people use all these terms. Non-fungible token. Huh? Fungible? Okay, Honda. Fungible, spongible, spongy, fungi, dungy. What does that mean? Listen, I'll tell you what it means. In the same way that you might own sports memorabilia, a signed poster from a player or a signed shirt or the cricket bat that was used in this match, an NFT is a digital version of that. It's a snapshot in cricketing history that you can own through Rario. NFTs are the hot new thing. You own that moment from certain players, that certain, even it's going across football, it's going across many kind of sports as well, where you own that certain play or that certain shot or that particular catch. You can own it. This is a whole new mind-blowing thing. And Rario are well ahead of the game. Rario are the leading guys in owning NFTs in cricket. And what happens with any kind of memorabilia, and I've worked in memorabilia, I worked on shopping channels selling signed sports memorabilia for many years. They go up in value. So this is a new hot way of owning a little slice of your team, of your favorite player. Look at the messages coming in already. Ajay saying, big up Lucknow. And UP done. Is it done now? Or you don't? Because that's in the UK, we say you done know. Like you don't know about UP. You done know. Or up done know. Or is that a phrase? What is that? What does that mean, Kevin? You're representing Lucknow, aren't you, Kev?
Gujarat and but I would say talking about Lucknow, they have got all their bases covered right up front from their skipper KL Rahul, and then they have a fine wicket keeper who is also a dashing opener in Quinton de Kock. Then someone like Manish Pandey who can handle the innings and he can play along, and the rest of the guys around him can go bang bang and just go bang bang and score quick runs. Then they have
go bang bang. I like that. Hold a minute. Whoa. What can they do? What can they do? They can go what? What can they do?
They can play the Rishabh Pant way.
No, I want to hear you say bang bang. I want to hear you say bang bang again. That's the phrase. Who's gonna go bang bang today? That's the one. Okay, stay right there. We're gonna get into the teams because usually on this show, we talk about the teams that are playing, their history. By the way, it's been an amazing opening to the series so far already. With watching the games yesterday, the doubleheader yesterday, and we're realizing that these games aren't over until they are really over. There's been some late over action, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th overs, which have swung it. It's not been clear cut at all. And players are pulling it out the bag. People are digging deep in these matches to get the results. Yesterday, I did not think the games were going to go the way they did, but fantastic entertainment, and that's why we love the IPL. That's why the world loves the IPL. But normally, what we do is we'll talk about the history between these two teams. Oh, DC are playing MI. Let's look at the history of these squads. Here we have you two representing two brand new teams, the Gujarat Titans and the Lucknow Super Giants. LSG versus the GT. Oh, GT, no, not that GT, right? Different kind of, the Gujarat Titans, right? This is big, guys. This is a moment in history. Two brand new IPL teams, and you're representing them. So, Kevin, you were just no, she just started with Harshit. Harshit, who are you representing? Who's your team?
I'm representing Gujarat Titans, and yeah, before I begin, I would just like to ask everybody, Kem Chobada. So let's cheer up for the Gujarat Titans, and yeah, let's hope like we start on a positive note. Yeah, over to you.
Now, this is a big deal. Let me just ask
Yeah.
you this, right, Harshit? Because up until a couple of months ago, before whenever it was the Gujarat Titans were announced, who did you support? So you're a new fan. You've obviously switched from another side.
Yeah, like before the team was announced for Gujarat, I was supporting RCB. But like since I belong to Gujarat and we have our own team, so why not cheer for our own boys? So as we got a chance, so let's switch the team.
Okay, so he was
Yeah.
RCB. It's like I feel like we're talking about your ex-girlfriend now. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, so I was dating RCB. It never really worked out. We were going through some tough times. I bet you're tired of hearing harder CB all the time. So you're like, you know what? That's now in the past. She's over. She's out of your life. No
Yeah.
more Kohli. No more Kohli problems and the highs and lows and riding all that. You're moving on. You've got a new relationship. It's the early stages of that relationship. And it's date number 1 today. Date number 1 officially going out in public to everybody else. And in the same way, Kevin, you're now Lucknow, but who were you before Lucknow?
So I am from Mumbai itself, so that's why it's hard to not support Mumbai Indians, because being a huge Rohit Sharma fan as well, and the way MI has played over the last couple of seasons and even beyond that, watching them play is absolutely a treat. But this time I'm supporting Gujarat Titans as well. The because I'm a huge fan of Shubman Gill, because of his strokes, the way he plays, and also because of the captain Hardik Pandya, the way he carries himself and his style and his swagger. I just love it.
Oh, hold a minute. Let me get this right. So both of you are Gujarat Titans fans.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I thought we were gonna get someone from Lucknow. Okay, my bad. Okay, mixed up. So we got two good fans. Well, this is a one-sided affair. This is not gonna be no fighting talk. I thought we had one. I thought one of you were gonna be like that. Well, look, Surya Goswami on the messages is saying Lucknow to win. So well done, Surya, at the moment. But a lot of love for Gujarat. Ash Doria is saying Gujarat and a little fist pump. Come on, Gujarat, says Sonal Patel. Of course, Sonal Patel is going to big up Gujarat. I'm repping Lucknow, says Ajay. Okay, there you go. So we got some Lucknow love. All right. Well, boys, tell me about Gujarat then. Tell me about the squad you've got. Let's start with you, Harshit. What makes Gujarat a potentially winning squad? No one's seen them in action. What makes them be able to take this league, win this league?
See, the management has bet quite high on Hardik Pandya and Rashid Khan, right? Both were purchased for around 15 crore each, so they will be definitely be the in the spotlight when the proceeding begins for Gujarat Titans. And also, like if we talk about the balance, so what I feel the squad is quite balanced for Gujarat Titans. When we come to bowling, we have Varun Aaron, Mohammad Shami, the great spinner which I already discussed, Rashid Khan, and we have service of good keeper as Vridhiman Sawa, all rounder as Vijay Shankar, and also how can I skip Matthew Wade? So overall, I see like the team is quite balanced, and of course Hardik Pandya is due to deliver some really good innings, which he was delivering before, but like as we saw, some injuries were there, and he was not able to hit the threshold which he generally hits. So expecting those cracking shot coming from him, yeah.
Okay, lots of cracking shots. And actually, I've been reading this about the pitch as well, because I think we're back at Wankaday today, aren't we? For the game, which
Yes.
obviously lends itself to seamers and all that pacey bowling. So there's lots of firepower. Kevin, what are you expecting today?
At Wankhede, generally what we have seen that we have seen high scoring games, but that was not the case in the first game between CSK and KKR. But what the fans got to enjoy was a vintage MS Dhoni, the way he scored and the way he went about his business. That just set the tone for the season. And today I'm expecting a good high scoring game because there are firepowers in both the teams, the Lucknow as well as Gujarat Titans. So I'm expecting at least a 180 game.
Okay. So high power games. It's a tough league. Okay. It's a tough league. And what we do know is consistency plays a big part. Having a solid squad that, like you say, the MS Dhoni roles and people like that. And people, even when we're seeing, captaincies change, people are getting very nervous about the effects that can have on a team. Here, though, you've got two brand new teams, two newly formed teams. Can we really be expecting anything from them in this season? Or should you, from Gujarat and from Lucknow, should you just be writing them off to kind of go, look, they need a season or two to settle in? Kevin.
Yes, but having said that, there are some exciting talents in Shubman Gill and also in Hardik Pandya. Then the bowling department is absolutely amazing. In Mohammad Shami, we have a wonderful pacer, and we have seen what Lockie Ferguson is capable of. Getting him was an absolute wonderful deal. And again, there's Rashid Khan as well. Then Varun Aaron. Varun Aaron has that experience, so he can complement Mohammad Shami and the rest of the bowlers as well. Uh, I wouldn't say it a concern, but the batting department on paper, as we have seen, it isn't very much experienced, especially the Indian batters. But what we know of Vijay Shankar, someone like Buddhiman Saha, they have to take the responsibility and bat well.
Okay, got to take responsibility. Harshit, don't you think new team, new squad, new setup, new infrastructure, new captain, everything's new. It's like that awkward first date. It's you don't know what you're really doing. You don't want to tread on someone else's toes. Am I being offensive? Am I trying too hard? Whose roles what? None of that is settled. None of that's established. Surely that's a problem for both teams.
Well, I think like it should not be the problem ideally because like as you mentioned, it is a first date for both the teams, right? So they have many arrows in their arsenal and like they can plan accordingly. And as we saw that the complete in the auction that all the teams were reshuffled, right? So I guess the sides are quite balanced. If we talk about GT as well as Kevin mentioned, like they have likes of Mohammad Shami, Rashid Khan along with Varun Aaron. And also for Lucknow, we have the services of Avesh Khan available. And how can we leave Ravi Bishnoi, who can be quite handy in the middle oversight from 7th to 15th over. And when we talk about batting, we have Manish Pandey, Krunal Pandya. The Pandya brothers will always be there in the rivalry today. So overall, I don't think we should consider like as these are the new teams, so we should give them more of a season to consider them as probable winners. Both the sides are quite balanced and they have the potential to take the trophy home as well.
Okay, potential's there. That's what you're saying. Lots of excitement around these teams, and lots being said, lots being speculated as well. Harshit, if I could ask you, seeing as you were saying such nice things about Lucknow, if I could ask you to pick almost a Rario player that you think is potentially going to pull it out the bag today, someone that we should all be watching from Lucknow, Harshit, who should that be?
For Lucknow, ideally he should be Avesh Khan because by the previous session, right, we already saw like he has been very good by his bowling the death overs, especially he hits the tech hard. So I probably believe Avesh Khan should be that player.
Okay, there he is. You're seeing his stats on the screen right there. And Kevin, who did you want to mention? You wanted to mention someone. Who's your
Yes,
Rario
Avesh.
player?
I would say so there are exciting talents. So Avesh is definitely up there, but along with that, the champion spinner in Rashid Khan, because Rashid Khan, his mystery is still unsolved. so many years he is being participating in all the leagues of the world, but he's still leaving his mark wherever he goes. So Rashid Khan is the one bowler I'm looking forward to watch out today.
Okay. It's a calm day. That's what we should be saying. We should watch out for the Khans today, Avish
Yeah.
and Rashid. Between the two of them, what is it that you think, Kevin, about Rashid Khan? What is it about the bowling that makes it so special?
uh, Rashid has different skills, and the way he has many variations. Like suppose a lot of people have just one particular thing. Like suppose they are leg spinner, they just turn the ball away from the right hander. But what Rashid is capable of, he's capable of taking the ball away from the batsman, as well as his googlies come in suddenly and they surprise the batsman. And he's not just a bowler, because what we have seen of his finishing ability, he's very much capable of doing the finisher's job as well. So all in all, he is a complete package.
Okay, complete package material stuff. Brilliant. Listen, this is what we're talking about, and you potentially could be owning moments. And this is a good one to be owning NFTs for, those little moments from the game, from those Rario players that you can buy from Rario.com. But get this, I'll be giving some NFTs away. Did you hear what I said? For free. I'm giving you little moments of cricketing history courtesy of Rario. All you have to do is go to the Rario.com website and register your details. It is so easy. I mean, it takes 60 seconds to put in your detail. It doesn't cost you anything. Just put in your name and email address. In fact, let me show you. This is what I did. This is what you should do. It's as easy as this.
It's so easy. You type in your email address first of all. This is it. This is step one. Email address. You can all do that. And then once you've filled that one in, you go down to the line below and you type in your username. I'm going with Big Tom. And then you put in your password. Make this unique to yourself, something that you're going to remember. And you have officially got yourself into the site. Then, of course, you've got to make sure you're not a robot by typing in the code. You hit submit. You wait for the email to come into your inbox and you confirm it. That's it.
That really is it. That's all you have to do. Name, username, email, password. That's it. And you're in. Once you've done that, like I said, you saw it there. It takes 60 seconds. You're officially part of the Rario.com family. If you do that right now, I could be giving you free NFTs. In fact, should we do this right now? Let's give away our NFTs from yesterday and the day before. People did that. People went on to Rario.com. That's these people whose names are going to be on the screen right now. Check this out. These people are winners. Abhinav Kaul. Well done. He got the call from us to say you are an NFT winner. Sakshi Garg as well. Yeswant Devisetti. And on the double header, the people that got involved in the show and went on to Rario.com. Raghav Gupta, Vinayak there, and also Harsh as well. Harsh Johan. Well done. Free Rario NFTs coming your way. Little moments in cricketing history. They own it, all because, you know, all they did was go to Rario.com, email address, username, password, bus, khalas. It is that easy. Congratulations indeed to the winners. Thank you, Pranav, for your lovely well wishes. Again, congratulations to the winners. Yeah, listen, we'll be picking people at random every day. If you do that right now, tomorrow I'll be announcing who those winners are. It really is super straightforward. Hey, and look, get with the times. This is what people are doing now. Everybody wants to own an NFT of some kind, and you could do the same. Okay, so Harshit, I know you're a little bit of a flirt, really, aren't you? You like to flirt around, not only with the girls. I'm talking about with your teams as well. So whilst you've got a lot of love, you got a lot of love for Gujarat as well.
Yeah.
But Lucknow, if you could just for, because, you know, I don't feel like we've had enough emphasis on Lucknow. What is it? What is going on with this squad? What are people talking about? What are fans saying? Is there confidence amongst the fans? What are real people saying on the floor about their team?
See, like as I mentioned earlier, like the many players are brought together for forming these new teams, right? So we have the likes of Quintum de Kock, who has turned the game around for MI while he was playing as a Mumbai Indian player. Then we have Jason Holder. Like these are the hard hitters who can take over the match like single-handedly, right? So the buzz is always there around both the teams because they are quite balanced, and Lucknow Super Giants are favorites because KL Rahul, Marcus Stoinis, Quinton de Kock, like the line goes on. So we cannot say like, okay, no, there can be a one-sided match or like that. And also, we have seen the double header yesterday, which went till the last over, and the game how turned around. So it will be a quite close match to observe as well for today.
Okay, going to be very, very close. Let me just mention some of the lovely people watching right now and the lovely comments that I'm getting right now. Hello to all the wonderful people. That's Ankit. I think I mentioned Pranav. I've mentioned lots of the Sonals, the Ajays, Suryas, Ash. Yep. I think that's pretty much everyone. I haven't ignored anyone. There you go. Oi! Look at this. We've got latecomers coming into the game. Brah. It's like last minute switch. The 18th over. And in comes who's there? I can't see the name there. It's very small written. Hello. Who are you?
Hi.
Come on to
I
the full screen.
yeah.
Let me see. Let's see. Okay. You don't have to be shy. Look at that.
Okay.
Welcome to Fan Doosra. Straight into the mix here. You're representing Lucknow, aren't you? Aren't you,
Yeah,
Jasmine?
I'm from Lucknow. So born and brought up there. So I'm representing my city in it.
Okay. Am I saying your right name right? Jahnavi.
Janvi, yeah.
Janvi, this is
Yeah.
an exciting day for people of Lucknow. You are
Yeah.
from Lucknow. You are walking around right now in the streets. You can do, and everybody knows you've got your own IPL team. I mean, that's a big deal. That's got to change the way people feel around Lucknow. Surely.
Yeah, of course. Because if you see, there have been a lot of cricket which is going on in Uttar Pradesh, but there was never a team to represent it. And it's a good decision if the Lucknow team is coming. It has the it had the highest bid also during the auction. So it's like lucky for me that my city is being recognized on that level, and people are actually getting to know that there is a city like Lucknow which exists in India as well.
Yeah, we've always known it exists, but what does it feel like to now know that you've got your own team, you're in one of the most exciting leagues in the world, and all that expectation, all that hype, is now it's all eyes on Lucknow and the people of Lucknow, and we know fans make the team. That's why we're here. We want to talk to. This is the show by the fans for the fans. So,
Yeah.
what does that feel like right now? I mean, what's running through your veins in terms of excitement?
You know what? I miss the time of not being in my own city and not knowing the reactions of the people there because I'm here currently in London. But the thing is that if I'll be back to my city, I would have recorded each and every reaction because people are legit crazy there about the team. And I'm also very happy. And when you have a captain like KL Rahul, who is performing with so much of grace in so many years. So it's very good to see my team being led by such a good captain. And at the same time, because of the COVID restrictions, the stadium in our stadium we couldn't have matches. But in the end of the day, we have a team now playing. So it's a good thing that we are seeing this change and Lucknow is being brought up.
Yeah, man. I just feel like this is the beginning. This is where it all starts. In years to come, we'll remember this day. And actually, talk about owning an NFT. If you really want to own a moment from a game, it's days like today that are going to be so unique. The first six, the first four, the first catch, the first bowl, the first strike of any bat by a Lucknow or a Gujarat player is going to go down today. So super exciting stuff. Well, look, the game's going to start quite soon. So if you're in London, Janvi, how will you be watching the game? Who will you be watching the game with?
So I'm going to watch the game with my friends, and then after that, yeah, we have planned to watch it in the library here because there are no screens.
In the library. You can't watch IPL games in the library. You're going to get
No,
thrown out.
no,
This library's a place of silence.
we have booked a private room for us.
There's like a soundproof room in the library where like everybody else looking through the glass screen will be seeing you like not knowing what's going on. You're like, what?
That's gonna be
Right.
crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Kevin, you're up against a solid squad with luck now. Any nerves about this team being your first set of opponents?
Yes, but I would say there are not nerves because even the Lucknow franchise is new, and I'm actually happy with the scheduling of the tournament that they have scheduled the two new teams to play their first match against each other. So that will help them ease into the tournament and play according to their talents, and the nerves will not come going forward into the tournament.
I feel like I want to sing Pehla Nasha to the tune of like Pehla cricket match, like because it's a moment of these two teams. Pehla cricket match. No, okay, I won't do it. But you know, it's a beautiful thing, and it's nice that you're right. These two teams are sharing their first love together. But as this is Fan Doosra, we like to give a little bit of fighting talk. So, Janvi, I know I'm going to throw you into the deep end. You're going to do a bit of fighting talk for your team. Just 30 seconds of
Oh my
proper.
God.
Come, don't hold back. You're not in the library now, girl. You are well and true. You're in the party room. You're in one of those. What university are you at? Do you mind me asking? Or where are you studying? Are you working?
Yeah, I'm studying right now in University of East London.
Oh, I live in East London, so I want to be able to hear you right now. I'm in East London, so I wanted to hear you from my house right now. Going for it in your fighting talk in just a second. But who wants to represent Gujarat then? Harshit, I know you're flirting around both. Harshit's kind of like the crossover. He's like, I don't mind Gujarat, I don't mind Lucknow, I don't mind a bit. He's just Mr. Nice Guy, Harshit. But who wants to do the fighting talk out of Kevin or Harshit for Gujarat?
I can do that.
Oh, okay. He's
Yeah.
stepping up for Gujarat then. Like he gave it with a Kemcho, and all that. So now he's stepping up. By the way, I've got to do this. I've just got to say hello to Varnata because I love you. Hi, Varnata. Varnata's listening in right now. He's going to tell my daddy if I don't mention her. Okay, there you go. Hi, and hi to everybody watching all around the world. Here we go. This is that moment you've been waiting for. Harshit, your 30 seconds. You got to instill fear into the Lucknow people, fear into London Lucknow people as well.
Okay.
Your 30 seconds starts now. Let's go.
So come on, guys, let's cheer up in the comments first before I start pitching for our Gujarat Titans, and would request all to enjoy the match, whatsoever is the result. Have some fafda jalebis with your family, get together, enjoy the match, and todi nako, podi nako, bukka kari nako. So the squad which we have, right, so starting from Hardik Pandya, going to Shami, Rashid Khan, we have almost all the arrows in our arsenal to just play out the Lucknow Super Giants. And Vijay Shankar giving his all-round performance, we have seen earlier as well how he can deliver to its best. So nothing to worry about. New franchisee, no issues. First season of the IPL for the team, no issues. We are all backing the Pandya, Hardik Pandya specifically, and looking to some mind-blowing performances from the team. Yeah, thank you.
All right, there you go. That was one of the nicest fighting talks ever. Whatever the results, let's all have some jalebiyas together. Let's all, it's so pyara. Yeah, let's all have some jalebiya. It'll all be lovely, no matter what happens in there. No, it's good. Looking forward to some Pandya action. All eyes on Hardik for Gujarat. Janvi, then over to you. Don't hold back. You know what we're like in London. We're loud and we're leery. Okay, so let that London vibe come through you. Let that Lucknow pride go through you. You're representing your team for the very first time in their very first game. Give it your 30 seconds, Janvi, starting now.
Okay, so firstly I want to say कि welcome Lucknow, नवाबों के शहर की team आ रही है, and Nawab is supposed to be always on top, and my team is stacked up with very deep batting lineup, and with all the all-rounders leading with KL Rahul, who has 3,000 plus runs in each season, whether he's performed for RCB, SRH, or maybe his last franchisee Punjab, and he has a very good record. Also, if we look at the opening pair, I think so that this team has the most strongest opening pair, which is giving a wicket keeping option as well. KL Rahul with Quinton de Kock coming in, and then we have a list of good batting all rounders as well. So we have depth in batting, and then we have Ravi Bishnoi, who is also from UP. So I think so he's familiar with the pitches and he's gonna rock on those pitches. Along with that, we have Avesh Khan, in which Lucknow has really invested in. So the bowling is also quite deep. The only thing is that we don't have our main players at the moment right now, and when they'll come, then the team will be much stronger. And as you said that Pandya is there, then don't forget that Krunal Pandya is also with us, and it's gonna be a tussle between brother and between best friends as well. So
I let it go. I let it go for a little bit longer than normal, but that's great. Lots crammed into there. Look at that. It's either the bang bang of Gujarat versus the Nawabs doing the jobs on the pitches. There you go. It's all about that stuff. Well done. Thank you very much, and thank you for representing your teams. Tonight's clash, or today's clash, I should say tonight. It's the afternoon here for us in London. It's the evening in India. Is of course with the brand new two teams in the league. It's the Gujarat Titans versus the Lucknow Super Giants. It's super exciting, that's for sure. And as always, we're covering all the action right here through the Bharat Army and through Rario.com. If you get one moment today, you must register your email address and details with Rario. Like I said, it takes 60 seconds and you're done. And I could be giving you free NFT moments tomorrow on the show. So until then, we'll catch you live at 5. But from us here at Fan Doosra, it's goodbye and good luck. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.
Come on, guys.
Thank you.